Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my temporary home, my Airbnb located at Double View, the Western Australia, around 600 and 6018. That's the postal code. So basically, this area is very cozy. I don't want to walk you through inside, but because today is the second last day before we go back, and just want to give you a walkthrough of how this is a garage, which is the owner's one, and we park our rented car here. And yeah, today I'm gonna walk you through some 30-minute walks. And before that, you see, we need to open one gate before we can get out. So I don't know where I'm going, but definitely it is something that close. Okay, it is something which I wanna take you guys through a 30-minute walk. But before that, like as usual, I need to put outdoor walk and record my steps. How is it going, guys? Welcome to Mulacan Podcast, Mulacan Sekarang Podcast, where you can relate any topic with regards to starting. And I hope this particular journey of mine can impact a little bit of where you guys are at right now, because different people have different walks of life. And this is the Perth version, because I don't want to miss not recording any content while I'm at here. So as I'm walking, you can see the scenery of Perth at 5:20 a.m. right now, because their daylight starts early. And yeah, it's nice to have a walk. It's not that cold, to be honest. That's why I can wear just a normal t-shirt. It is aircon weather. It's nice. It's not humid, but definitely it is worth taking a stroll in the morning rather than sitting at home doing nothing, not doing any kind of like activity. So I want to heat up my body, go somewhere nearest park or what. I saw there's one park nearby, so I'm trying to get there, see if I can clock 30 minutes of walks over there and a bit of workout, because my body is getting lazier, struggling with consumption of junks and food. But all is good because we're on holiday and I'm living here in Perth. We visited a cousin or a friend cousin who lives somewhere around I can't remember that place, but it is really nice. It's like a new estate. It looks like Sentosa Cove. Why I say so? Because like this area that you can see traffic lights, but over there, I think a lot of places in Perth, you have roundabouts, many roundabouts, which it just feels like Sentosa Cove, or a nice pretty town that you can stay. Let's cross the road and see where this leads us to. And yeah, the cost of a house and the land, because I think the husband was having some sort of like PR status over here. He managed to buy the property, and the cost back then, I think was 7 years ago, it cost about 200 plus thousand AUD. Wow, I was like quite amazed. That's like a fraction of what you pay in Singapore for a BTO. And you get a box in Singapore, and you get a land. And that's the difference between different places. And I just feel that at some point of time, that's the reason why we are expensive lah. Because of where we brought up, who we are as a Singaporean, how we adapt to things. We can always move over to other countries. I've ever thought of it, but many factors to consider, especially when moving out, and the risks considered. So I want to talk today's topic lah. Let's dive in about my struggle to render my edited videos. To be honest, I don't do much editing, but I just want to share 3 things that you guys can start if you face this kind of issues, or you face this kind of challenge while in your day-to-day life. Because I want to do this content creation at the same time having fun with the family, not jeopardizing moments with kids, stuff like that. I brought a laptop. My wife thinks I'm crazy because I want to work while on vacation. No, okay, partly yes lah, because I can catch up on emails and stuff like that. But most importantly is for this Mulacan sekarang series, in which I wanna just record myself doing this, having everything documented. For the past few days I don't record because it is purely shopping stuff. But for the first few days, if you all look back, we went to the rock nature. We went to jetties. We went to places of interest, and I think it was nice, especially when you know we are two city living like in Singapore. You want to have something for a change, looking at the Indian Ocean and appreciating nature. So, okay, let's get back to today's topic. It's about editing. How editing makes me adapt to changes. So that's my first point. Adapting to these changes and start making small changes. Start making small tweaks in order to be in line with your process. Because my process at home is I rely on my workstation, which is a M1 MacBook processor, which render videos very fast. So when I rely on my laptop, which is a 2017 MacBook Pro, and my God, it kind of like disappoints me lah. Guess what? How long it takes to render a good 20-minute video? That is the day 35. This is the, I don't know which day it is right now, but it is basically taking 1.5 days to finish a 20-minute render. That's ridiculous. I can't even brain how terrible that is, because I want to make sure things are done in a more productive manner, a more efficient manner. I cannot afford to have one day to just render one video. So I take small steps, small tweaks. I'll keep consistently record. So my second point is start to be patient with your challenges. Start be patient when you struggle, because with patience comes success. With patience comes greater things ahead. So I'm walking past this lane of what? Streets of Perth, somewhere in Perth. I realized that there's not much car, probably usually early in the morning. It's nice, love it. But back to our topic, start to adapt and make small changes is vital. It's important. In the end of the day, everything that you do in small steps, and you don't want to be leaping too much steps, because you might get a hit that probably is not within your capacity to live or to survive, right? So start to adapt and start and make tweaks to small changes, and start to be patient when you face with challenges. And last but not least, the third point which I want to address with my struggle on editing, guys, mashallah. If only I can hire a editor, which I can, but I need to refine my own process first. I need to refine my own style of doing things first, which I'm still figuring out, to be honest. As I'm sharing with you guys this, I'm still figuring out what's the best way to, do my call to action, what's the best way to reframe my story. And talking about story, I think this whole journey is my own story. You might find some of my videos doesn't really engage too much with my personal branding, but because that's my story. Some story are on the high, some story in the low. You cannot expect all stories to be high, but in the end of the day, the stories are unique to myself, at least. Okay, and yeah, The last point, I think, start your, in my case, editing with the right tools. I have many tools which I want to share. I will probably, you know, take one episode to discuss about tools, but start with the right tools. And as much as CapCut is a time saver, or it helps me with a lot of technicalities, I'm appreciative, I'm grateful, but in the end of the day, you have to learn to accept that right tools or even wrong tools can really spoil your whole process. So start with the right tools, I guess, because that's what I think. Before even I start CapCut, I use things like Movie Maker, seriously basic lame stuff, and we all need to upgrade ourselves. And Hanafi shared with me that he's using CapCut as his workflow. Some people use Final Cut Pro or Adobe Premiere Pro. Well, I think those are good at the same time, but I'll keep it real. I think CapCut is, number one, is free. Number two is user friendly. But I think I'm considering getting a pro. Once I'm getting good at it, I utilize all the pro features, then can. Because you see, one thing about editing a video, you need to have that thought process. Okay, which scene will go to which scene? In this case, I don't need to even think about scenes because I'm talking to you guys. I'm talking to you, every single person watching this video, understanding that everyone has a story to share, and this is my story. I'm struggling with editing while I'm traveling because of my MacBook is the processor is slow, and it's kind of like disturb my work process. I consider this work because I love my work, and we are in Perth doing this. Right now we are about 11 minutes. If I were to go back, it is an 11-minute drive or an 11-minute walk. But let's continue to go on and see where we lead to. I saw in a map there is one park, Yuluma Park or something like that. So these houses, as you can see, are like our BTOs. These are like our, some of them are having double stories, 2 stories high, and you can definitely build from scratch. It's not a template, but something are of template because they need to make sure you have a bin so that you can dispose and so on. And one thing I want to mention about the crows over here, the black crows, the bird is huge. When I look at it, it has blue eyes. My God. Initially I'm not scared of birds or crows, but when I look at it, the size is huge, guys. Boleh potong makan. But alhamdulillah, the crow doesn't disturb me, so I don't disturb them. Let them have their own thing. And we don't care about each other's business. Okay, so that's about it actually. I just want to bring you guys into my way of doing things when I travel. I definitely record moments of holidays with the kids, with the wife, with the family, and make sure everyone is happy lah. You don't want to be doing this, at the end of the day you struggle, you show your temper, you are angry all the time. No lah. I have the tendency to do that internally because I don't show it off. But in the end, they don't lah. What is this, man? What a unique plant. Where's the Yuluma Park? MashaAllah. Never mind, we keep walking. We'll see where this leads to. We are about 13 minutes from home. Let me just walk until that side, then probably make a U-turn lah. And I hope I don't digress too much, but you guys should start something. Okay, start something that can relate to something, and in any part of your story, right? Be it anything, and really literally anything. Because today I talk about editing, my struggles of editing. It's really not editing. It's about the whole perspective of video creation or content creation. You call it the shooting, the um, the video rendering. Video rendering is not too much of editing because it's part of editing, and I just simplify things by saying it's an editing topic which I can relate to one's everyday life. I talk about ability to start to adapt and make small changes and tweaks. Start to be patient because you struggle. If you are patient, it becomes in return you'll get success. And lastly, start having the right tools to implement your processes along the way. Again, same thing. If you wanna start a new business or start a new project, apply these three things. Of course, there's more than that. Start to network, know people, start to be, present in the online space and stuff like that. But I think these three things are probably the core or the basic fundamental of starting things. Okay. Because wow, this house have a nice. Do you guys see? I don't know what tree is this, but it's so cool. Wow, it's white color leaves. You can see it. Wow, and I love the home. I love the home. Interesting. Okay, I think I'm gonna make a U-turn right now. I've appreciated enough of their houses, and now I'm making my way back home slowly because it's 15 minutes. So I'm going back in 15 minutes, and I'm gonna, of course, check out some places above where we stay. It's been nice. Perth has given us, for those who have been here or even migrated here, there's nothing new for you guys. But for us as a family, it's taking a break, taking some time off from work or from the busy Singapore lifestyle and come here. Even in the city yesterday when we went to Watertown, it doesn't seem busy. Life in Perth, I think, is more chill, more relaxed, more breathable. And maybe that's the reason why people over here are more friendly, I guess, or laid back, simple, and you don't have nonsense stuff like, I don't know, what do you have in Singapore? People get angry so fast. People get angry over cyclists, because I'm looking at cyclists right now who is actually mending their lanes. If you look into their lanes, right, they have specific lanes for cyclists, and that's good because it's a designated area, right? And yeah, this is the bus stop, guys. Simple. No shelter, no need, because I'm not sure how many rains they face in a year in Perth. See, this house, lepak, never mow the lawn. And yeah, you can judge their home based on how they manage it. Okay, some can even look like a slum. Sorry to say, but yeah. In the end of the day, they are a big country. They have the capacity to create as many homes as possible because the land is huge. I think, I don't know how many, 20, 30 times more than Singapore. This crow, hungry, is it? So yeah, let me just finalize this video by saying that you guys can start everything. You guys can begin things, of course. Mulacan with Bismillah, because without his, will and permission, or even his God willing, and you will not be able to get what you need. I guess that makes sense. So mulakan with Bismillah, mulakan with your day with brightful and cheerful mood, mulakan things with a good mindset, mulakan your day with, you know, see, I lose my train of thought because something's inside here is distracting me right now. Okay, so I should be trying to this remove. Oh, this house is nice. Looks like those like LA or whatever lah you call it. Basically, each house is not templated. But let's get back to Mulacan with something. We have talked with Mulacan to appreciate, Mulacan to understand, Mulacan is just so powerful, guys. I feel the term needs to be patented, especially with a spelling of C in Mulacan. Because if you all don't know, Mulacan is a wordplay for starting. If you still don't know, Mulacan is starting in Malay. Mulakan something, mulakan something. Or sometimes I say mulakan with Bismillah. That means you start with Bismillah. You start the day with Bismillah. Dengan nama Allah yang pengasih dan penyayang. So that comes back to the main reason why I do this vlog, because almost everything that you do in life can relate with mulakan, can relate with starting. You know, you want to start a new relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, can. You mulakan with your desire and want. Okay, sorry, I've touched one button, which is the mono button. This is a good example. The new mic that I bought, right? When I went to JB with Ideal, I click on the left side. That is a mono button. That means it only speaks on the left side of your ear when we do recording. So right now, there's no red button. That means you'll be hearing my voice very clearly. So lesson learned. Maybe lesson learned. You start to learn new lesson. You start to know things, be better. That's why the old people or grandfathers or pakciks always say, aku makan garam lebih daripada kau. Which means, I've lived longer than you guys. I know more. But sometimes these people get complacent. They think they are like know it all, but they don't share. They keep it to themselves and boast about it. No, don't be like that. At least share. Whatever that you know, you learn, you share. Start to share. Mulakan to share. Why keep it to yourself? Why locate kedekut Haji Bakil? And I mean, it doesn't bring you to the grave. Tak buat kubur pun. You use this knowledge, whatever that you have. I have expertise, whatever I know, I share. I put it in video. So probably moving forward, let's say my kids are they grow up, maybe 10-20 years later, they see this video. Noah, Noman, you guys should be learning from this and start implementing things. It's outside your box, outside your comfort zone. Think out of the box. Right now, the cars are moving quite fast. I think people are heading to work. But I hope my mic has a noise cancellation that can cancel all these unnecessary vehicle noises. Okay lah, so we are at 22 minutes. I want to continue. I mean, I apologize guys if this is getting draggy, but in all seriousness, understand about what I'm trying to do this. I have an intention. I have a goal for myself, because whatever I'm doing this is for myself and for you guys as well. Because if this is documented, put it on YouTube, it not only serve myself but for you guys as well. Whatever that you can learn from, because sometimes unconsciously I am sharing things that, you know, can be beneficial to you guys. If you guys want to start a web design business, share tips and tricks of, you know, how to manage clients, how to get clients, and how to do productive work while, you know, running your operations. That can be of a learning point, kan? So yeah, that will be another topic for another day lah, as we stroll around the streets of Perth in one of the area. Let's wish that things get better with my way of doing content creation. I definitely feel those FOMO. I definitely feel all those, you know, what, like, you're doing long form on YouTube. Where is your TikToks? Where are your short reels? It's hard to address this kind of concerns because it sometimes is a bisikan syaitan. Why should you be comparing yourself with others? Okay, I want to do my way, and I want to do it slow and gradual. I don't expect anything in return. I just want to have that visibility on YouTube and see how the algorithm is gonna change to whatever topics I share, whatever captions I write, to get the views on YouTube. Okay, some work, some didn't. Like one of the videos I talk about cars in Singapore, is it worth it? That got 300 views right away. The rest of the views are about in the 10s, in the 20s. Okay lah, some even lesser. I don't mind, because some of the things that I share might not be relevant or related to them, but it's fine. You know, if you don't start, you won't learn. If you won't start, you won't know. If you won't start, it didn't give you the drive to continue. How to continue when you don't even start? I'm quite I something I mean, when I look at particular someone who give advice, right, I need to see whether they have started it or not, or they have even doing it or not. Because if they give advice to ask you to do this, to start to do this, but they themselves, have they started it? If they don't, then you just take it as a pinch of salt. Because probably they have experience of their friends doing it before, and in their perspective, they feel they have the right to give you that advice. So you just, okay. But the ones that have done it, the ones that have been there, done that, are the ones that you should be focusing your advice from, taking advice from. Okay, so yeah, I would like to end this video by asking you guys to start helping me out, to start clicking the like and subscribe in all the videos I have. If you guys do that, wow, it's gonna be awesome. Spam like you mean it on my videos, because this will be out after probably when I reach Singapore, because of, you know, the editing render time that I am experienced here in Perth. Although bawa laptop pun tak guna, because the rendering time takes very long. But all is well, life has to go on. I will continue to do this until my last breath, inshallah. Okay, with that, let me check the time. 27 minutes. We have about 2.5 minutes before we end this. I want to keep talking probably until that side of the road, and I will end this off. Remember, if you want to get connected with me, just, you know, look for Nazrin Daud in all platforms. The only platforms that I'm not in is OnlyFans, Snapchat, what have you. I mean, I'm almost on every channel or every platform. Although I'm not too focused on some, like X, Telegram. I have Telegram, but somehow the notification doesn't really hit me real time to have that conversation like WhatsApp. You can also add me on WhatsApp if you want, but WhatsApp is more personal. Unless you have really a deeper concern on work, business related, then you can contact me via WhatsApp. Or if you want to get personal, then of course we can always discuss things, but not in the expense of my family lah. You can edit me up at Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Threads. and more. And of course, subscribe to this YouTube lah. You guys watch, subscribe lah. Simple as just click it. What doesn't cost you a penny, doesn't cost you $1, kan? Alright, I think I'm about here. I'm about to reach the junction which I need to turn left. I'll see you guys on the next one. And remember, anything in your life can relate to starting. So start now, if not when. Okay? Assalamualaikum guys. I wish you all the best in your everyday life. Take care. Peace. Bye-bye. Bye.